everyone, and welcome to Blaugrana Everything, and welcome back to the channel and a special video here looking at the Champions League round of 16 draw. And boy, did he throw up some tasty fixtures. I'm super excited because I believe that most of the matchups are intriguing. So let's go ahead and get into it. And oh yeah, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons and let us go. So here's what the draw looks like in full. Do take note of the fact that the teams on the left will play the first leg at home and the return leg away. And obviously, guys, you know, prior to the draw being made, it was a lot of talk about who Barcelona could face. You know, I talked about that in my video as well, looking at the fallout from that loss to Juventus. And a lot of big teams probably were thinking, you know what, this is a good time to draw Barcelona. But yeah, only one, of course, could, and that ended up being PSG, as we found out. And oh, I'm going to take a closer look at all of that. So let's start. Let's go. Right. So first up, we have Mönchengladbach versus Manchester City. City will definitely be the happier of the two teams here, of course. These are both teams that are familiar with each other. Too familiar, if you ask the Gladbach's Twitter admin. They have twice been in the same Champions League groups. As such, this will be their 5th and 6th meeting in this competition. Of course, Marco Rosa's team has changed a lot since they last encountered Pep Guardiola's charges, and they'll be hoping the likes of Player and Thuram can leave their mark on City's newfound solid defense. As for City, they'll be confident of their chances of progression and hopeful that by the time they're playing these two ties, they would have figured out their goal scoring issues. Right, next up we have Lazio versus Bayern Munich. Well, I should say that for Barcelona going into this draw, it was a lot about avoiding Bayern. And by some miracle, that is exactly what happened. Lazio will be much unfancied to make it through this tie. Even amongst their own diehard fans, I'm pretty sure they're not going to be expecting a Lazio upset here, right? They'll celebrate it, but they won't expect it. Nonetheless, this matchup will at least be about the two highest scoring strikers of 2020. That's right, Robert Lewandowski and Ciro Immobile. They'll be going toe-to-toe. Who knows? With the madness of football this season, maybe Lazio pull off an upset? No? Okay, moving on to the next fixture in this draw, and it is Atletico Madrid versus Chelsea. One of the two biggest ties of this round. Like last season, Diego Simeone's men find themselves once again pitted against a high-flying English club. Last time it was Liverpool. This will definitely be the biggest test that Lampard's new look side will have faced in this season's edition of the Champions League. Chelsea definitely bring more firepower to this encounter, whilst Atletico bring bags of experience and a rock-solid defense. I expect many twists and turns in this tale, to be honest, before this tie is settled. So it's Cholo versus Lamps, Oblak versus Mendy, Felix versus Havertz, hopefully. No? No. Alright, okay. Then how about this? The next fixture in the draw sees Red Bull Leipzig go up against Liverpool. Now this is going to be the tie for the football purists, you know, the hippies. This is going to be the game that they're going to purr over and enjoy probably more than anything else. Klopp versus Nagelsmann. Expect to hear a lot of jargon like passes for defensive action, high pressing, and false nines coming from the stat nerds as they analyze and try to predict the outcome of what should be a high intensity end-to-end riot, absolute riot of a football match. I cannot wait to see what suit Julian Nagelsmann wears for this one, guys. It will be some epic stuff. And from there, the next fixture from the draw is Porto versus Juventus. So this is one of the less intriguing ties from the draw. Like, I don't know who's going to be watching this except for Porto and Juventus fans, you know. So yeah, Porto and Ronaldo fans basically. Porto going to this game as heavy underdogs here, as they've been paired up with a Juventus team that has more of everything in every department than Porto do. Hopefully they don't have more heart than Porto, because if they do, like, Porto are really screwed. At least bring the heart, Porto, okay? Juventus bring everything else, bring the heart, okay? They will, however, be encouraged also by the fact that Juventus have been unconvincing at times this season, not just in the Champions League, but in Serie A, in matches versus minnows like Dinamo Kiev, Ferencvarosi, Spezia, and you know, all those teams, Crotone as well, got a point out of the Juventus game. So yeah, they'll be looking forward to this, and we'll also see a return to his home of Portugal for Cristiano Ronaldo. And like, really, that's the highlight of this matchup. You see why I'm saying it's not very intriguing, right? Yeah. Next up though is arguably the biggest tie of the round, the most intriguing tie with the biggest stories around it. I mean, we're talking remontadas, Messi's shadow, world-breaking transfer fees. This fixture has a lot of storylines in it, not least of all is the return to Catalonia of a Brazilian who bled Blaugrana and conquered all of Europe under the guidance of Luis Enrique, alongside such club greats as Messi and Luis Suarez. Yes, I am talking about the return home of Rafinha Alcantara. What did you think I was talking about? Oh yeah, there's also that backstabbing Brazilian genius who ditched Barca 2 seconds before the transfer window closed and acted as the catalyst to the current crap storm Barcelona is still dealing with. Yeah, I hope it doesn't return in time for the first leg, simply because I don't want to see him on the Camp Nou turf ever again, let alone in a Barca jersey. And you know what? Victor Font agrees with me too. Yeah, so I am correct. Get well soon after the first leg, Neymar. Next fixture for the draw, Sevilla versus Borussia Dortmund. Now, I'm coining this one the battle of the feeder clubs. Okay? Seriously, let's treasure this contest for the simple fact that a good majority of the players who will grab the headlines from this fixture will probably not be playing for the club that they grabbed that headline with next season. With the likes of Erling Haaland, Jadon Sancho, Jules Koundé, and Diego Carlos all being tracked by Europe's elites, this could be the last chance we get to see these stellar talents without the weight, expectation, and filter lens of a big transfer fee skewing our view of them as players. Yeah, think about that for a bit. Of course, no disrespect to Sevilla and Dortmund, like these are teams that do have a great track record in European competition and are capable of being dark horses in this competition as well. Finally, last fixture from the draw is Atalanta versus Real Madrid. Now, I love Atalanta, okay? They're a team that plays football that even Barcelona can only dream of playing right now, okay? They, however, just don't seem to have the requisite luck to show how good they are on the European scene, because every time some personal issues creep into the equation. Last season, it was with Josep Ilicic. This season, it looks like Papu Gomez might never play again for them. And like, he's a very huge part of what they do, okay? I'm talking about him, like I've been looking at him and thinking he's currently, like, you know, on current form, he's like the best playmaker that is like out there doing his thing, yeah? But yeah, he might not play for them again because there have been reports of a falling out between him and Gasperini, and so by the time Atalanta get into this fixture, they might not be Atalanta as we've known and loved them the past couple of years. As for Real Madrid, I hate them and I hope they lose in the quarterfinals because they're definitely going through here. Well guys, that's the draw right there. Which fixtures are you looking forward to the most? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, thank you for watching this far. Remember to hit like and subscribe for more content. Have a great day and Forza Barça.